This week on the RHL Report, Missie's back.
Hey guys, we have the scoop on fantasy football running backs, and the pick of the week is back.
So sit back, crank up the volume, because this is the RHL Report.
Okay, RHL, here with Gil Wolchock, the Fantasy Jew. Gil, top 5 running backs today. Hit me.
Adrian Peterson, Manning and Forster, even with the hamstring, still a top 5 guy. Ray Rice, LaShawn McCoy, and Chris Johnson, who's quickly dropping out as he continues to hold out.
Who is the guys that you definitely don't want on your squad that have a little bit of height?
There's a couple guys that I'm staying away from. Frank Gore is still a top 10 guy. I don't understand that. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me because of the offense he's in. And here's another one. There's a big turnover that happens in running backs. I don't like Jamal Charles this year. Again, another suspect offense. I'm a little worried about him being a top guy.
Okay, Gil, who's your sleepers out there?
I got 3 names that I really like as sleepers. Brandon Jacobs with the Giants, Tim Hightower carrying the rock in a Mike Shanahan offense, and I love Ryan Matthews coming back from injury with San Diego.
I think we'll catch you next week on all the fantasy news we have.
You got it. Thanks, Dave.
And next we talk to Dr. Daren about sports injuries. Tell us what you think about Peyton Manning.
Well, his commercials I think are hysterical.
No, his injuries.
Oh. Well, he had neck surgery. If he just had a discectomy, that means just plucking out the disc, he should be back in 6 weeks. If he had a fusion, then that can take months to heal. Depends on what the x-ray looks like. But the fact that he's been cleared to practice means he'll start week 1.
Okay, Dr. Daren, so tell me about Manning and Forster.
Well, Manning and Forster, the good news is that the MRI showed no tear in his hamstring. So that means it's a strain. That means he'll be back. The question is, will he be back in 2 weeks? I think he could play week 1, but I think if they're smart, they'd probably rest him.
Thanks, Daren. We'll see you next time. Here comes Mike and Dave with the pick of the week.
Give us that pick.
The pick, we're going to take the under. The number is 55 on the TCU at Baylor game. TCU is 6-1-1 with the under in its last 8 games against the Big Whatever. Baylor is 5-0 against a number on the under in its last 5 home games.
I love that pick. So we're going with Baylor TCU under 55 for the RHL pick of the week. Thanks, Mike.
Yes, sir. Take it to the bank.
This is Geoff Bloom from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Who would have thought that the Chicago Cubs would pound out 4 home runs against Tim Lincecum tonight? Now the Giants find themselves 5 games back. Cubs win 7-0.